Hey, what's up, everybody? I got a 2016 Ford Fusion, and we're gonna be doing the alternator replacement on it. I'm just gonna walk you through it. Like, I'm already halfway through it. Um, Also got a Ford Focus doing a wheel bearing on. All right, so here's your alternator right here, and it sits down right here like this. So you see, you got three bolts on it, right? One, two, three. One at the top, two at the bottom. Real simple. You got a 13 millimeter right here on the side. You got your plug, which you depress the tab right here on the bottom. Um, and then you're gonna have your tensioner right here, which is this guy. All right, so I'm just walking you through the steps. As you can see right here, one and two. These two holes right here. Um, One, two. Those two holes are for the bottom of the alternator. This is where the top one goes. And as you can see, I got a lot of space on the top. That's where I took it out from the top. Now, according to all data, it says to remove the AC compressor. The only reason that you're gonna drop those three bolts on the bottom of the AC compressor is so that you can access those two bottom bolts of the alternator. So that's the only reason you fucking with the compressor on this job, is to get them two bottom bolts on the alternator. So if you feel like you can get those two bottom bolts on the alternator without touching the AC compressor, go for it. But I'm gonna just show you the walkthrough steps how I did it. So tensioner right here like this. You got two 10 millimeter bolts holding it in right there, one right there. Um, you got a 14 millimeter bolt right there. Turn it counterclockwise to loosen it. That's how you get that top belt off. Look, this is a 2016 Ford Fusion. I don't know why Ford still does this shit. This is the dumbest shit ever. They got a stretch belt on the AC compressor, a stretch belt. So let me show you how. You're supposed to buy some special tool to do it, to get it off and put it on and take it off, but you can do it by rotating the crank. So this is a 21 millimeter on the crank. So what I did is I placed my pry bar right here. Then I took this. Here's your half-inch drive with a 21. You got an extension on it. So I rotated until my pry bar was all the way up at the top, and then I just turned it, and it'll come off pretty relatively easily. Getting it on, you're just gonna put it on here and then turn it clockwise while it's on the compressor, which is right here, but it should be up here a little bit when it's fully installed. On the compressor, you got three bolts. So one here, two right there, and three right there. If you can see it, there's a third bolt right there. It's right there. It's that's it. And then you got an electrical connector right here. There's an electrical connector right here in the front of it also. That's about it for dropping getting the compressor out. First you want to take the belt off, and then you just drop those three bolts and disconnect those two electrical connectors. And of course, as you can see, there's an undershield here which has a whole bunch of fucking bolts just riding along the front and side, real easy to see. I also took out this fender well. I didn't take it out. I just folded it back, and there's just one, two 10 millimeter nuts on there, and then you're just gonna have a series. Oh yeah, there's some 1, 2, 3. Those are 7 millimeters, and then you got a couple of push pins like that, just going along the inner liner of the fender. So once you drop the AC compressor, I came in from the bottom, and just took a 10mm wrench with a flex head, the ratcheting one, and just came in this way right here. And I put my, well, you can come in with your other hand on this side right here. There's a little clearance right there if you want to come in. Now there's, the way I did it, I took out these two 10mm bolts for the tensioner. Okay, here's your, this comes out, your coolant reservoir comes out real easy. There's a 8mm bolt right there, and then it just lifts up. You can slide it over here. Down here, to move your AC lines, there's a T30 Torx bit bolt that goes right there, and then I just took off that hose clamp right there so that you can have some play, move it around. And also I followed, if you follow that line down there, looks like an AC line, just pull it out of the little grooves. You see there's like these little, right there's like the little, just pull it out of those if those get in the way. But that's how I got it out. And so basically all I'm gonna do is just drop it, the new alternator, right back down in here just like I took it out, and just put it in just like it came out. There was that I was telling you about that connection to the AC. That's it right there. That's your other electrical connector right there. Getting that belt back on the AC compressor, just like I said, rotate that crankshaft clockwise, and you're just gonna have to kind of push it on there at the same time. I don't know why Ford still does that. That's just, I don't know, that's like old school cars. They did that, but it's the 2016, man. Come on, Ford, what the fuck? Anyways, all data wasn't, I mean, all data tells you how to, it's installed. It doesn't exactly tell you how to get it out. That is another option. You could, actually, I don't even know if this is, yeah, this would work. You could take out the two 13mm bolts holding in the AC compressor lines, but you're gonna have to drain, you know, that's gonna release the Freon. So you're gonna have to buy Freon if you do that. So if you don't want to buy Freon and recharge it, then you're gonna do it this way, come out through the top. And if you take it out from the bottom, once you take out those two AC lines, you're also gonna have to remove this bracket. And you got two, there's a 13mm over there, and there's a 10mm bolt right here. There's 13 over there, 10 right here. You take out this bracket, and then you can drop the alternator down and get it out the bottom. So you got two ways to get it out of there, but I didn't want to have to replace the Freon in the vehicle, just saving money. But that's a Ford Fusion 2016 alternator replacement. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace.